All right, guys, welcome back to part three of me building a wind turbine from scrap. So right now, as you can tell, this is the wind turbine. I put a piece on top because these two do not have enough lift to turn the motor, so I needed more centrifugal force. So as of right now, these are just two more pieces of the same scrap metal, and then another piece of scrap metal that I had floating around. And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna level this on here, put it off center, well, basically off kilter to the other wings, and we're gonna weld it like this so that it helps spin or helps get everything started. So we're gonna get into that, and that's what we're doing today. All right. All right, guys. So it took me a little bit to set this up. Um, so right now it's just sitting on my welding table, and it is relatively level. So you guys want to see how level it is? That's the wrong side. Hold on. There we go. Smidge off, but I like it. It's good enough for us right now. So we are just gonna weld it. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. And hopefully I can keep doing more. Let me know in the comments if you like it, okay? All right. All right. Might as well check to see if it's staying level or not. And we're gonna try not to melt the level. All right. And if you learned something from this series, just let me know. Let me know in the comments. And if you think this is a waste of your time, well, if you could, let me know in the comments. But highly doubt you're going to. So, all right. Well, that's now welded on, so we shall see how this looks. All right, guys. So, okay, guys. So, what I'm gonna do, you can probably see the windmill over there. I had to take the top two pieces off. Well, due to the fact that it doesn't work. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually going to put pieces that connect the top and bottom so that it's got an extra arm out there. And we're gonna basically weld them onto here and then attach our blades onto there. Alright, guys, so that's what we're doing. Now let's measure it and cut. Alright. fun stuff here, alright guys? Riveting. And again, if you're having fun, that's great. If you're not having fun, I'm sorry. Alright, let's make sure you guys can see what I'm doing, alright? Do that. Alright. Now we can see. Alright. It's almost like they need an extra set of hands. Almost. Alright, we're back. We found the hammer. Alright. So guys, like I said before, we're going to attach these guys and we'll see how this works. Alright, that's straight enough. Lays flat, so we're good. Alright, let's measure this out. Alright, we got a fair amount to cut off that one. By the way, guys, in my previous videos, you guys probably saw my dogs running around. Right now, they are not running around because they are very warm. It's about 100 and something degrees today. So, tad bit warm. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. Nope. At least for the most part it works. Alright, look at again, if you like the video, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. The whole hang of a lot closer. Alright. All right, guys. So we are welding this cross brace. As you can tell in this video frame, it's right here. This cross brace is going to basically be there for more centrifugal force to spin the motor, and hopefully it will give us just enough power to start it spinning, but we will see how this works out. All right, let's get into it. Alright, now we'll go to the other side, but that other side's gonna need some cutting, so you guys are good to see that. Alright, measure twice, cut once, right? And if you guys made it this far, thanks. Because it's really nice. I'm getting a lot more confident, which is nice. Because that's the main reason I started this. So. I just don't know what you guys do, because that seems real bad. I guess so. Alright, you guys can see I'm walking over. So. That's pretty close. Alright, now I'm going to trim a little off the other end. Because it's just a smidge too long. Alright, this time I won't carry you guys with me, because that seems a little bad. Alright, there you guys go. Alright. You guys can see I'm walking over there. So. That's pretty close. All right, now we're gonna trim a little off the other end. Alright guys, so we're back. We got this all figured out and set up. So, I got magnets on either end. I have no holes in this one. The other one had a bolt in the bottom. So I thought I heard something. Alright, so what we're gonna do is basically tack this side, tack that side, pull the magnets off, and then finish up. And then we'll flip this entire thing over, finish up the top on this side, and then we will put the other pieces on and we'll see if it spins. All right, let's get into it. Alright guys, so I forgot to film the first part of this, but so this is my cross member. Here's the other cross member with the, well, blade on it. So we're gonna put another one on this one, but we gotta bend it back into shape. So pardon the hammering, pardon the loud noise. All right, put it on. Let's get into the first try. Who knows? I'll probably end up doing this somewhere, but give me a this is it. This is almost good. If you've made it to part 3, this is it. So this is almost finished product, but may not look the prettiest. But the real question is, does it work? Because, well, apparently it doesn't work without wind, but this is just proving that it spins. It was not windy the other day, so it wouldn't spin, but like that, now it spins. I haven't hooked it up to any electrical yet, but once I do that,